Hey guys, Gemmy here, and today I'm going to be showing you the Gemmy Dashboard Driver Hunter. Now, like I said with the previous video, this is one of the few original characters in the Gemmy Dashboard Driver series that is not in any way licensed. I was thinking the football player would be original too, if it wasn't officially licensed to NFL, so technically that one is licensed. The Fisherman and the Grumpy Santa are not licensed. Oh, and Ben Dover, which seems to be one of the more uncommon ones, but that's about it. Now, the more I think about it, I'm starting to think that they got a little bit more mileage out of the Hunter character than they did with the Fisherman character. I mean, I actually neglected to bring this up, but they also did the Backbreaker series, which is basically the Turtle Dancers, but with these guys, like holding on to, like, this guy holding a deer, the Fisherman holding a bass. I don't think a booty shaker was made of this guy, but they did make him into an animated figure called Shotgun Sam, and they also did the Deer Ride, which features supposedly the precursor to Buck the Animated Trophy, or an animated figure, sorry, which would pretty much tell the origin story as is of how Buck the Animated Trophy came to be in the Gemmy lore. It's kind of weird how Gemmy Industries will put lore into their items sometimes, I'm telling you. But, yeah, I just thought I'd throw that out there, and that's really all I have to say. I did get this along with the Fisherman, and, yeah, that's pretty much all I have to say for this guy. Not much else to say, so I guess we'll go ahead and get right into his phrases.
Hey, when we heading to the campsite? This place is dull. I'm locked and loaded. Forrest, here I come. Ready, aim, click. Thought I was really gonna shoot, didn't you? This reminds me of the time me and the boys... Well, never mind. This is more fun than sitting in a deer blind for 2 days. Man, I don't like it here. I don't trust any place with no bugs. Neighbor, when was the last time you went hunting? Well, that's too long. A man with rust on his gun is a man without honor. Think I'm about to add another notch to the butt of my gun.
And that's all of his phrases, so now let's get an up-close look at the character. The only tiny flaw with this one is that you can notice they actually kind of cut the sculpt for his head out there to make room for the hands. I guess they didn't really need to do that. They could have just, like, repositioned the arms a little bit lower or made the neck a little bit longer so the whole headpiece would be there. But that's just how this particular piece was manufactured, as I'm sure most to all of the Hunter Dashboard drivers were made that way, but it's not that big of a deal. I can understand why they did that. I mean, if they used the full sculpt, it kind of would have taken out a little bit extra cube, but I don't think it would have made it too expensive to produce, just saying. There's the base with a yellow button and on sensor. Here's the side of the character with the camo suit. Blends in pretty well with the rest of the uniform. Looks like you could kind of pose that, but I'm not going to mess with that because I don't want to break this thing into pieces. There's the back. There's the speaker. Other side with the gun. Here's the underside with the battery compartment. Again, just like with the Dashboard Driver Fisherman, this is one of the last of the classic Gemmy items to use the old Gemmy logo before they stopped using it and moved on to the one with the square with the G and Gemmy in it. And they still use that particular logo sometimes, even today. It all depends on the item in question, but it seems like their main focus of logos would be the big red circle with the G in it. But it's still unmistakably Gemmy any way you slice it. Gemmy Industries Corp, made in China, Gemmy.com. Alright, let's go ahead and play this guy again.
Hey, when we heading to the campsite? This place is dull. I'm locked and loaded. Forrest, here I come. Ready, aim, click. Thought I was really gonna shoot, didn't you? This reminds me of the time me and the boys... Well, never mind. This is more fun than sitting in a deer blind for 2 days. Man, I don't like it here. I don't trust any place with no bugs. Neighbor, when was the last time you went hunting? Well, that's too long. A man with rust on his gun is a man without honor. Think I'm about to add another notch to the butt of my gun.
And there you go, guys. That's the Gemmy Dashboard Driver Hunter. And I know that most of the hunter and fisherman items were sold at CVS Pharmacy, and I'm pretty sure the dashboard drivers were sold there too. If not, they were sold at Cabela's and Bass Pro Shops, as I know Shotgun Sam was sold at Bass Pro Shops, as were certain variants of the Deer Ride. Thanks for watching.